Hi guys, Annalisa here. I've decided to do another video because I wanted to talk about crystals, sage, and angelic numbers. Now, for the past 5 to 6 months, I have been getting signs and symbols, and I started to ask myself, what does this mean? Now I started seeing 1111, 22, 555, 44, 33, 1122, and I'm talking, I would just randomly pick up my phone and I would see 1111 or 2222, just to check the time. I'd be driving and I'd stop at a traffic light, and I would look to my right, and then I'd see a phone number, and the number would say, 028 0208 555 1111. So I'd be seeing these numbers repeatedly, and so I thought to myself, you know what, let me find out exactly what this is. And I've done some research, and it is angelic numbers. So I have found out that seeing these numbers are your guardian angels and your spirit guides trying to contact you, and letting you know that they are with you and that you're on the right path. So I found this book. So these are some of the angelic numbers. Now I found this book, and it says 44 ways to talk to your angels, and it's amazing. It's such a good book, and it's by Jane Wallace and Liz Dean. Jane Wallace and Liz Dean. It's such a good card. It teaches you how to meditate, how to get in line your 7 chakras, because every human being has it. Now, we work on 3D. All human beings work on a 3D level. We see what we see, and we don't hear or feel anything else. And one of the reasons that is because we're thinking about money, health, everyday situations, all of our worries just combined into one. And I'm the same. I do the same thing as well. And the reason why we can't see or hear these signs and symbols is because we're too much in our head, and we're too worried about everything that's going on to see the beauty in the things around you. Now, I have learned that your guardian angels and your spirit guides cannot assist you unless you ask them to intervene. Now, what I do when I leave my house is I call my guardian angels and my spirit guides, and I ask them to be with me, that today would run smoothly, swiftly, with no problems, and to intervene if I feel that something doesn't feel right, and to basically wrap their wings and wrap their loving arms around me for protection. And no joke, I feel these things every day. Now, there is one story I wanted to tell you. This one day, I kept on seeing signs and symbols. I'm talking 11, 11, 22, everywhere I look. License plate, phone number, phone. Everywhere I looked, I kept on seeing these numbers. So I said out loud to my guardian angels, I said, okay. And my spirit guides, I said, okay, I can see that you are trying to let me know that you're here. But I want to physically see you. I need to see you physically. So what I ask of you today is to show yourself to me. Now, I was doing a shift at work one day, and bearing in mind, I said this on that day, and a customer comes in, was doing his thing, and I kind of went back into my office and I did my thing. I'd say about half an hour later, I walked out of my office, and this man who was doing what he was doing bent down, and he was looking for something on the lower shelf. Now, what blew my mind was I looked at this man's neck, out of all places. And I saw a tattoo on his neck. And it wasn't just a tattoo. I saw an angel tattoo on his neck, and it wasn't just an angel. It was an angel with the wings spread out. And this is a tattoo at the corner of his neck. And I just happened to come out of my office and look down directly at his neck, and there was a tattoo of an angel with angel wings. I mean, that's what I asked for. I visualized getting this, what I asked for, like, in my face, but they came to me in that form. Just a random guy coming in, doing his thing in my shop, and then he's kneeling down to look at the corner of the shelf, to do something at the corner of the shelf, looking at some stuff, and I see this tattoo on his neck. And out of all the tattoos on the planet, not even a skull or a heart, a common tattoo, it is an angel with the wings spread out. Now, what is that? What is that? If that's not a sign, I don't know what it is. I mean, you guys can take it however you want to take it, but I asked for this. I asked for that half an hour prior. And then all of a sudden, what I requested, I saw. So I told my family, I told my mum, and they were completely shocked. They were surprised. So don't be too in your own head. If you're looking for guidance and you're looking for answers, just center yourself and, just for one moment, just get rid of all your worries, your anxieties, all these problems that you have. Just for one moment, center yourself and just let yourself know it's going to be okay. And then believe me, you're going to start seeing signs and symbols. It's crazy how it comes to you so fast. But remember, your guardians and your spirit guides cannot intervene in everyday life. They only come when you ask them to come. So that's something I needed to tell you, because it's happened to me. It's been happening to me every day in small ways, but I see it. So yes. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was crystals. I invest in crystals because crystals have been here long before we were here, and they absorb energy. And I love crystals. I'm obsessed with crystals, and my best friend is the one who let me know about crystals. Now, my best friend was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I'm telling you now, this girl has healed herself through her faith, through the crystals. She's healed herself, okay? So she told me about crystals, and now I'm completely obsessed with it. And I have bought this book, which I bought from Amazon. Real nice book. It gives you all the information you need, and they honestly work. Last year, my heart, as you know, I've had open heart surgery. I've had 4, and I've got plenty more to come. And last year was the first time I started feeling strain, palpitations. I was so stressed out last year, and it affected my heart. And my best friend told me about crystals, and I thought, you know what, I've got nothing to lose, and crystals are beautiful anyway. So I figured, let me go and let me get some. So I've invested in quite a lot. As you can see, I've got them on me. I've bought some for my mom and my daughter. And all these crystals have different meanings to it. So, for example, this is a shungai crystal. This is not tumbled, so it's not smooth. It's rough. And what this does is it absorbs a negative energy. So negative energy could never hit you. It absorbs negative energy. It's a protective crystal. All of the crystals are healing, protective, but it also has properties attached to it. So it does specific things. Each star sign has a crystal attached to it. So for me, I am a Capricorn. Black obsidian is actually my crystal, and what black obsidian is also, it's a protective and healing stone. And it also, if anyone is doing ill wishes towards you, it basically bounces right off me because I've got my black obsidian, and it just goes right back over there. Amethyst is a crystal as well. It's a healing, has healing properties, and it just does, all of these crystals have a specific job to do. And the wonderful thing about crystals is they're going to work whether you believe in them or not. So, you know, have a look, Google them, see what you think, and you know, you might connect to it, and you might think to yourself, you know what, I'm going to get a couple of crystals. Tiger's Eye, great crystal. Selenite, great crystal. Protection, angelic crystals. This is like when you come home during the course of the day, you've absorbed all of these energies, you can get selenite and kind of like just cut the cords from everything that you've absorbed outside. Jet, this is made out of wood, so it's very light, but jet is also keeps negativity at bay. When I start to feel a little bit you know, anxious, I hold on to my jet or my shungai, and I start to feel grounded, and I feel good. I feel like all this energy that I felt is just, it's either being absorbed by the stone or it's just getting released out of my body. So it does one of the two. So I definitely recommend you getting some shungai and some jet, and amethyst is also very good. If you're looking for love, rose quartz crystal. This is good for people with heart conditions, breast cancer. So my best friend bought a rose quartz crystal, and it's in the form of a necklace. So she keeps it close to her heart, and she's feeling good. She feels great. She's always telling me she's feeling good. So rose quartz crystal is great. Also, red jasper. That's also good for someone who's got a heart condition. And I do, as you know, I have this heart condition, so I always put these in my bra everywhere I go. For the ladies out there, if you've got really bad like menstrual problems every month, chrysocolla is a good stone for monthly pains. Hold on to it, and I'm telling you girls, you're gonna feel real good. If you have problems sleeping, lepidolite is a wonderful crystal. My mum, she goes to the toilet maybe 7 times during the night. When I started putting lepidolite under her pillow, she probably goes to the loo twice every night now, because she sleeps like a baby. So lepidolite is also a real good crystal to have. This is lepidolite. So it's purple color. For those of you who need some money, like me, citrine. Citrine is the crystal of abundance. It's all, like I said, it's all healing. They're all healing crystals. They work for every part of the body. But it also, citrine brings abundance, and it helps you keep it, prosperity, wealth, and it helps you keep it. Now, what I've learned is that the bigger the crystal, obviously the better, but still small crystals, they work really well. If you put citrine at the left corner of your house, so by the door, so if this is where your door is, here, you need to put citrine at the far left corner of your house where the front door is. So remember that. Your front door, if your front door is here, the far left corner, put the citrine in the corner, and believe me, you'll start to see things coming your way. How you clear crystals, because crystals absorb energy from everywhere you go, anywhere you take them. Now you can blow on them, and you need to visualize that the energy from its travels to you. If you order it online from Amazon, it picks up all these energies and it's absorbed into the crystal. Now what you do is you can blow on it, and you need to visualize that when you blow, that all the energy is flowing out of it and your energy is going into the crystal. So you blow, and I visualize the energy out of the crystal and my energy, and set the intention for these crystals. Find out what they do, set the intentions, protection, guidance, health, to do its job. You can also run them under water. That's a way of cleansing them. You can use sage. I burn sage in my house all the time. Sage is to clear your space, clear the energy. Ask Archangel Michael to clear the space and the energy from your house, and ask for love, light, and to be rid of any negative energies. So, I mean, there's so many things that I want to tell you so much, but this is all for now. Please like and subscribe. I'm also on Instagram, so you can follow my story on there as well. Brazpil26, so BRZPILI26, I think it is. Follow me on Instagram, and thank you guys. Sending love and light.